Hey, what's up? It's Robert James, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, today we have a very special video. It is my first ever mukbang, but I mean, really, everything that I have done up to this point has been my first ever, whatever it was. But this time it's a mukbang storytime edition, and the story I'm gonna be telling y'all, is how I was outed in 10th grade.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Coca-Cola. Take control my drip.
But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what food I got. See it better? So I got this. I don't know what it's called. It's like a really thick quesadilla called a Wrong Doug. And then I got the, queso. Got some chips. Got some napkins. And I'm drinking a strawberry Fanta. I got the salsa. I got the mild kind because, sometimes when you get something, when you put something hot in, it comes out just as hot. And I don't really feel like dealing with that later down the line, so I'm gonna avoid it. I got this handy dandy plate that I'm gonna put this Wrong Doug on, and then we're gonna get to the story. Okay, put that out. So I'm gonna use they give you a lot of chips. A lot. So basically, we have to start from the beginning. The beginning. So obviously, I'm not gonna be like one of those dramatic YouTubers that's like, well, ever since I was like at a very young age, I've always known I was different. Because I mean, well, look, you're gay. Sorry about it, but not really. So, for people that are unaware, in like the gay community, when you're dating someone, but you're gay, when you're dating someone of the opposite gender, but you're gay, that person's considered a beard, because like, you're using them as a beard to like show off your masculinity and cover up the fact that you're gay, right? So at the time that I was outed, I had one of those. And I know for a fact that the person watching this video, I know for a fact that the person I'm referring to is watching this video. Please don't be offended. I'm not calling you a beard or calling you manly or anything of the sort. I'm just educating people on what that means. So, whatchamacallit? I had one at the time, right? And me and this beard had dated and broken up twice. Like, had broken up, I guess, during our relationship 2 times in the span of our entire relationship. And one of those times, like in between one of those times of like separation, I had like, explored a little bit of my curiosity by like talking to like a guy. So me and this guy didn't really do anything. We kind of just talked about doing things. So that's first off, because I didn't really do nothing. But basically that's really all that's the only backstory you need that leads up to the whole situation. Basically, during a break that I had with my beard at the time, I talked to a guy, I guess you could say. And when I did that, I didn't really think about the fact that he could like save the messages, screenshot them or something like that, because I was like, Well, at the time, I wasn't even in a relationship, so I really didn't even care about that. It was just like screenshotting or saving the message to show people later. So, fast forward well into the future, and that same guy that I had been texting, right? Me and him are cool now, but I had made the mistake of talking about someone that he considered a close friend. Now, I'm not talking about them like I was talking trash, like straight up and down, talking bad about them. I literally said, verbatim, I think that so-and-so is a mean person because I don't understand why you have to walk around the hallway like y'all call it joning and like just playing with people, but just getting on people all the time. I said, that's mean because what's the purpose? What's the purpose, you guys? That's just mean, right? This is what I said. That. And this, the guy that's best friends to the person I said that about, went and told him that. Okay, so when I found that out, I really didn't care because I was like, I mean, okay, big deal, like what? But then I went to school the next day, right? I was bombarded with people coming up to ask, people coming up to me at school asking me, Robert, what's this? Robert, what's this? Robert, are you bisexual? Robert, do you like guys? Robert. Okay, not gonna lie, it's not like it's the first time somebody has asked me was I gay or not, or if I like guys, because people have been doing that since I was in middle school, so it's not like I was really fazed that much by it, but I'm like, but it was just like exponentially more than the like average like amount of like that I asked. Like I might get asked that like before this like situation happened, I might have gotten asked like once a month by like new people that didn't even know who I was. But right now, people that knew who I was, people that didn't know who I was, people were talking about the fact that they knew I was, and they were just talking. I was like, why is everybody and their mama asking me about my sexual preference right now, or my sexual orientation? And then like, I was very confused. And then so, eventually, a girl came up to me and was like, well, I was just asking because da-da-da-da on Instagram. Who posted what on Instagram? And then so, the pictures were brought to me, the screenshots were brought to me, and I was like, first of all, who is this? Where did they get these screenshots from? And by the way, the person who posted these, who basically, I was talking how I said he was mean, and the person that posted the pictures, I had never met him in my life. I don't know him, I never seen him, I just did not know him. And we didn't even like associate with the same group of people besides the one person, the guy that was in the messages that I was texting. So I was really confused as to why, first of all, why was he so hurt by what I said? Second of all, why is what he posted on his page about me so relevant when we're not even associates, we're not even close, we're not even friends, I really don't even know him, and yet and still like, they was all up in my face. So then like, I see the screenshots and it's talking about like, it basically what me and that person had a conversation about, which basically was kissing. He had a conversation about kissing each other. But what, that's irrelevant. But then, this is when like the whole relevance of like me bringing up the beard. Because when this happened, it was after we had got back together from the second break. No, first break. That happened. So I'm in whatchamacallit. What class was I in? History? I think I was in history class, and she comes in like bawling her eyes out, very angry, very, very angry. And anyone who knows this person knows she got the strength of 3 Hulks. So I'm very confused, kind of worried, but very confused. And she like walks in, holding her phone and like waving it in my face, but like she's angry and she don't understand that she's like waving it like this. And I'm like, girl, all I see is blur. I don't see no words. I don't see no screen. All I see is your arm swinging. And so she walks in like, what the fuck is this? Da-da-da-da. You gay, you gay, you gay, you gay, you gay, you gay, you gay. And I'm like, oh my mother freaking gosh. Boy. So now, here we are in history class, and like, she just came in to make the scene, and then she ran out the room and went back to class. I'm in class, and everybody was just looking at me because, well, what am I gonna do? I was gonna leave the class? I couldn't do that. I had no good reason to. And then teachers obviously don't know about it, so like, they're just lost. They're like, all I know is you better know the answer to this quiz. So, I'm sitting there, kind of just like flabbergasted, only halfway paying attention to the lesson because the other half of my brain is like, oh my god, what's going on right now? Oh my god. And so, at that point, one of my good friends in school had like come up to me and asked me about it, but they weren't like judging me or being judgmental. By the way, there was at no point that I was bullied or anything like that about the situation, just because in school in general, first of all, I was kind of, I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but I was kind of a popular kid. And on top of that, I was also known as like that one with the really bad anger problems. So most people like didn't really mess with me that often. But after that whole situation, she comes to the history class. One of my good friends asked me, she's like, so Robert, are you bisexual or Robert this, Robert that? And then so I was like, yep, just go ahead and let everybody know. It's like, and then when you tell someone like to literally take liberty of spreading gossip, they will take that liberty and run. I ain't talking about jog, I'm talking about sprint with it. And that is exactly what she did. So next thing you know, everybody's messing with me. Everybody's like asking me, why did he post it? Why is this? Why is that? Are you gay? Are you gay? Are you bi? Are you bi? Are you gay? Are you bi? Are you bi? Are you gay? So then, I'm like, at this point, I'm not even mad about the fact that everybody asked me if I'm gay. I'm mad about the fact that he posted it on Instagram and was acting like he was big and bad, talking about some, I can't remember what he texted me. I don't remember how he even came in contact with me. I think he got my kick or something. But he messaged me and was like, yeah, I can't say any of these words. He said, yeah, dude, you can tell you and your friend ain't about nah. You and your friend ain't about nah. And then posted on Instagram, and like this whole ordeal lasted more than a day. The first day is when everything spread, but like the results of him posting stuff like that happened a couple days after. So at this point, my best friend at the time had found out that the girl I was dating at the time was like crying and like came to my class bawling her eyes out and everything. And so the way he is, he was ready to fight just because they made her cry. He was like, yo, I'm ready, what's good, what's up? So he like, I can't remember if it was in the 9th grade hallway, I think. In the 9th grade hallway, there was 3 girls and him all sitting there in the hallway. And the dude walked past. My best friend lost it. He lost it. Next thing you know, all you hear is, no, don't do it. Boy, when I tell you, I wasn't even there. I just heard about it. So then, the same day, that guy had walked past me and was like, well, he didn't say anything, but he just like gave me like a mean mug and like looked at me like I wasn't gonna do nothing. By the way, if you are really, I don't know I have never heard of any high school that's not like this. But if you are familiar with high school and know, especially if you went to my high school and know how packed the main hallway will be after like, during like the time where it's like class switching and lunch is letting out at the same time, that is the time that I seen him in the hallway, right?